ਹੁਣ 4-5 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ चुप करेंगी
आधा कम कर लो और चली जा
हाँ
highly scarce, high-grade coins. The particular 1952 penny that achieved a six-figure sale wasn't just a coin, it was a symbol, a survivor, a tiny, tangible piece of American history that had somehow avoided the perils of circulation, environmental damage, and even routine cleaning, which ruins so many coins. It's sub-protected, perhaps in a coin folder, perhaps in a forgotten roll, until the day it was graded and the numismatic world realized what they had. The auction itself was electric. Bidders from around the world competed fiercely, each recognizing the singular opportunity before them. A gem of the Lincoln Cent series, this 1952 beauty eventually hammered at an astonishing $127,000, far beyond the dreams of the original finder, and even surprising seasoned dealers. It begs the question, how many more hidden treasures are still out there? How many pennies have we all spent, dropped, or dismissed without a second thought, unaware that one could have been the rare jewel everyone was seeking? Today, collectors searching for valuable 1950 to Lincoln pennies know what to look for. Full, brilliant red color, perfect strike with sharp details, no carbon spots or blemishes, minimal or no contact marks. Certified grading, ideally from PCGS or NGC. While many 1952 pennies in circulated condition are worth just a few cents, higher grade examples, MS to 65 red and above, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And in the ultra-elite MS 67 plus red category, well, the sky's the limit. It's a reminder that patience, attention to detail, and a little bit of luck can turn an ordinary-looking penny into an extraordinary payday. The Lincoln Penny series continues to be one of the most beloved and accessible series in numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it holds endless opportunities for discovery. And perhaps that's the most powerful part of this story. It's not just the hunt, the joy of finding history owes. Maybe your penny story will be the next one to amaze the world. Would you also like me to create a second version that's even longer? Like a 1-hour pacing script with more historical background, Lincoln Cent design history, and more auction anecdotes? I can expand it if you want. Let me know. In the world of coin collecting, some coins are prized not for their perfection, but for their flaws. One of the greatest examples of this is the 1955 Lincoln Penny, a small copper coin that can be worth as much as $120. But how did a simple 1-cent piece become a legendary treasure? Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1955 double-die penny. It all began in the mid-1950s. The United States was booming after World War II. Factories ran around the clock. Industries expanded, and the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was no exception. The demand for coins was enormous, and speed was everything. In 1955, during the minting process, something unusual happened, something no one immediately noticed. During the die creation, one of the working dies, the steel molds used to stamp the coin designs, was accidentally struck twice, but misaligned. This created a doubled image on every coin it touched. Not just a subtle doubling, but a dramatic, unmistakable duplication, especially visible on the date, the word Liberty, and In God We Trust. These era coins were of other freshly minted pennies, and then they were sent out into the world. At first, hardly anyone noticed. After all, it's just a penny. Who stares at every coin that passes? Began spotting something strange. The doubling was bold. The features were so distorted that even the average person could see something was off without a magnifying glass. Word spread like wildfire. The 1955 double-die penny wasn't just a curiosity. It was a sensation. Collectors scrambled to find them. Everyday Americans checked their change feverishly, hoping to spot one. Newspapers reported on the frenzy. For the first time, A modern era coin captured the imagination of the public in a massive way. But just how rare is it? Experts estimate that somewhere between 20,000 and 24. Zero of these double-die pennies entered circulation. Today, far fewer survive, especially in pristine condition. Over the decades, many have been lost, damaged, or simply worn down by use. Finding one in mint state, untouched, brilliant, and red from the copper is incredibly rare. And that's where the jaw-dropping values come in. A worn 1955 double die penny might fetch a few $1,000s, but a gem quality example? That's where the big money lies. In top grades, the 1955 double die cent has sold for up to $120,000 at auction. That's right, $120,000 for a coin originally worth just 1 cent. What makes this even more fascinating is the human element. The people who found these coins in pocket change, the collectors who recognized their value early, and the dealers who helped build the legend. It's a story of luck, keen eyes, and the unpredictable magic of the minting process. Even today, the 1955 double-die penny stands as a symbol of the thrill of coin collecting. It's a reminder that treasure can exist in the most ordinary places, in your wallet, in a forgotten jar of change, even in your childhood piggy bank. Imagine someone spending this coin at a diner in 1955 for a cup of coffee, never realizing they had a fortune in their hand. Today, collectors dream of finding one in high grade. Most surviving examples are heavily circulated, showing years of wear. Mint state coins, a bright red and sharply struck, are extremely rare and fiercely fought over at auction. And it's not just collectors who are obsessed. The 1955 double die has become part of American pop culture. It's been featured in magazines, television shows, and even novels. It represents the possibility of hidden fortune and the excitement of discovery. So, how can you tell if you've found a real 1955 double die penny? The doubling is most obvious in 3 areas: the date, the word Liberty on the left side of the coin, and the motto "In God We Trust" above Lincoln's head. Look carefully. The letters and numbers appear double to the naked eye, almost as if they were printed twice. But beware, many counterfeits exist. Some scammers try to simulate doubling by physically altering coins after minting. Genuine doubling happens during the die creation process, not after the coin is struck. Experts recommend getting any suspected 1955 double die penny authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Only a genuine example will command those sky-high prices. Now, let's talk numbers. In circulated condition, a 1955 doubled die penny can sell for anywhere from $1,000 to $15,000, depending on the grade. In mint state 63 brown, prices can range around $25,000 to $40. Zero, and those dazzling mint state red coins. The finest examples, brilliant, glowing, nearly flawless, have crossed the $120,000 mark at auction. It's staggering to think that a tiny, overlooked mistake could create such value and so much excitement. The story of the 1955 double die, Lincoln cent, is more than a tale of an era coin. It's a story of America's love affair with its money, the magic of chance, and the enduring dream that a humble penny could change your life. So next time you reach into your pocket, remember, history, mystery, and fortune could be resting right there in your hand. 1 cent, $100,000, all separated by a twist of fate. Keep looking, keep dreaming, because somewhere out there, another 1955 double die Lincoln penny might just be waiting for you to find it. Closing line, slowing down for emphasis. And that is the legend of the 1955 Lincoln penny, a 1 cent miracle, worth $120,000. Would you like a second version too? virtually flawless under 5x mag, not just its condition. It's the combination of perfect preservation, historical importance, and collector demand. In the world of numismatics, rarity isn't just about how many coins were made. It's about how many survive in exceptional condition. But the story gets even deeper. Some 1952 pennies exhibit slight variations, known as varieties or errors. For instance, minor double dia verses have been recorded for 1952, where letters in Liberty or